Welcome back. This is your host, Black Tachyon, and today we will be playing Factorio! Welcome back. This is Black Tachyon again, and today we are going to set up our copper lines and start doing some research, and we're going to try and get in some defense because we are starting to produce some pollution. Although it's not yet showing up on the map, you can see the smoke coming from things, so we want to protect ourselves from the biters. Okay, so for now we are going to just immediately start boxing up the iron just to get it out of the way. That way we will be collecting it until we route it to somewhere else. Gonna run a power line right there for now. Come over one, put in a need some more inserters. Why does that not look like... Oh, this guy over here is playing games with my eyes. Now we've got two of those going, and we seem to mostly only be unloading on this side. Might be a good call for a fast inserter at the moment. And I believe we have two more of these to set up. Go ahead and set up the power grid. Three more inserters. That'll be all the inserters we have. Now we have at least 6 furnaces going. We're still actually faster than we can unload at the moment, unless it was just... May have just been a bit of the backlog because it was a full thing. Let's see, we need to now set up a copper line, and we're going to expand this outwards. The rock is in my way. We're gonna have to blast it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough ammo yet, so one of the first things we'll probably do with some of that steel is produce ammo. We do need the ammo for defenses. We're going to go ahead and get these trees out of the way. We also still need to set up our rubber industry, so this game we may be going around and killing or chopping down trees to try and get the resin to start our tree farm with, or our rubber farm with, I should say. It is trees also, but it doesn't use the TreeFarm mod as part of the DyTech pack. So let's see, we should have plenty of plate, and now we can produce, let's produce, yeah, 60 sounds good, and that should be enough to at least start destroying this rock. The box we have over there is going to fill up pretty fast, so we need to get the rest of our production line set up and actually start routing the iron elsewhere. But I want to get a copper line set up before we go that far. So using this same setup, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope I counted that correctly. We're gonna have to set one up just to see if it works. I don't have any more furnaces. We're gonna have to go get some more furnaces. And let's check if we can build any. Yeah, we can build them. We should have just done that in the first place instead of running off. We do want to go ahead and grab that iron plate and grab the stone. We will be needing more of the belts in a moment. And why this guy's full of copper. That is why he's not producing anymore. So we've got some copper on us. So let's we need 12 inserters. 5, 10, 11, 12. We can go ahead and put down our and we need more belt also, so go ahead and start building some belts, and we are just going to take a while. We'll also need a splitter. We're going to need some underground stuff to route the fuel up, and we need a splitter for the fuel, underground for the wood, underground for the copper. We may actually have 2 spots that the copper needs to go underground, so and we have our first inserters. We can go ahead and get it we want to get it as soon as possible, so we're going to put it on this side of the belt. Obviously I have excess belt running off, but we are planning on running this out to have support more of the farthest away from the insert point, so that we can backlog a little bit farther before cutting down. We do need power these guys, and I'm out of power lines, so let's produce the rest of the power lines real quick. I probably should have done that in blocks of 5 so I could start growing them. Let's try that again. That way it will start doing the intermediaries first, and I can start getting things in my inventory before. Okay, that lines up nicely, and we need, you go there, you go there, you go there. Mirror it on this side. And it appears that I made it 1 too tall. Yeah, that's right, because if we counted 6 up to here, it's actually 5 in between, and I counted 6 both directions. That would explain it. We'll just knock this little piece down real quick, and rerun the belt 1 level lower. Let's go ahead and pick up from here. Here, here, and we will run electricity. Now we need to throw in our splitter here for when we merge. And we are going to run our fuel up this line. And we're going to merge in there. So everything will split off as appropriate. Trying to figure out where I want to actually put this split line. I think put it here. We can run up, go under, and then we can zigzag back over. We'll zigzag at the last moment like we did over there, so that if we make more of these, well, we'll run into water, so we won't be able to make more in this direct line. And I'm out of belts. Build belts. So previously I came in onto this rotate right there. That way at least be symmetrical, even if we can't make another immediate thing. We'll be able to make a short one, I suppose, but that's not quite what we want. Bad planning on my part, it looks like. We really, I guess we could have come over here a little ways to actually start the line off. And now we need to run our copper all the way over there, and that means we actually need to start producing real copper. We're going to destroy this guy. Go ahead and pull this off, pull this off. Means I can now get rid of this fuel line. Gonna put just electric drills down in that location. You now get all the wood into the regular system. Our tree system is obviously still producing wood, so I think everything is fully automated now in terms of it being renewable. And we have, let's see, this will get go there. Pick that up, and we still need to pick up this far edge. Can we build another drill? Yes, we can. Hurry up and build. And rotate him. And once again, this will be loading on the same side as one of these. Do need to run the power over now. Run here. Here and there. Now we'll run our belt out. Run it up. Run it. Oops. That's not what I meant to hit. Run it over. Going to go under. Run it under again. Came up 2 on this side to come over and get a straight line into the now we have both fuel flowing in and copper flowing in. And these guys aren't working because I got them backwards. Silly me. These guys are going out, putting copper on both sides of the track. All three guys seem to be working, so we're going to box this up. Our box is starting to get pretty full. We're going to go ahead and use iron box, upgrade to iron chests. Give us a little bit more breathing room before we get around to routing this to our manufacturing system. Go there. And we're going to want another fast inserter. Go there. So the blue is able to keep up. It's just we started with such a big backlog, it had not quite sped up before we... Once again... So we now have automated our copper and our iron lines. We need to do something more useful than just box it up. Meanwhile, we actually don't need this guy anymore, or this guy anymore, or the inserters for it. So let's clean that up. And we have one more small thing of iron here that we can probably just redirect, and that will get that out. We can go ahead and start using it, and it'll get it out of the way. So let's build one more electric miner. Well, while we're at it, we've got the resources. We might as well build more up, because we're going to need it for stone and to route other resources. These are relatively small patches. We will be needing more eventually. Put this guy here, that covers that. And I may be out of felt. Nope, I have more up in my inventory. There's just... It looks like both of these are putting it out on the left side, so we're just wrap this guy around to use the right side. And we definitely don't want that work stoppage. Pick that up. We've got a lot of raw in our inventory. We want to go ahead and throw that in the furnaces. You get that. You get that. You get that. And now, let's try and chop down some trees for a moment, just to see if we can get some of the resin that's needed. And we are using our wooden axes up, and we will quickly, chopping wood, switch over to our copper axes we were given from the dynamic system in the last episode. All this hard manual work to chop down trees. Shame these weren't on a tree farm. I found some rubber resin, so we now have rubber resin. The rubber resin can be used to actually create a rubber seed. So we will create the rubber seed, and we will go plant this rubber seed. We will plant it here for the moment. Let's see if we can go find a little bit more. Once that grows, we can harvest it, get extra resin, and grow more. On the forums, I believe I saw a reference that you could actually harvest the rubber from, or maybe the resin from, a grown tree using an inserter. So rather than chopping it down, we may actually just see if we can set an inserter right up next to it and harvest straight from the rubber tree. Be a lot easier than chopping them down every time just to get the resin, but that may have been an older version of the DyTech module. The little bit I have seen of rubber production implies that you do have to chop them down again to get the resin. But we can always try. It may or may not actually pick anything up. But it'd be kind of like, I think that's actually how they tap real rubber trees, is they drill into them kind of like a maple tree. And the resin drains out and they capture it. going so slow with this wooden axe, but we're almost out of our wooden axes. Hopefully the copper ones will last us for a little bit, and maybe by then we can build better ones. Don't know. If not, we will go back to using wooden axes again in a while. We have not done any research in a while. I do have a little bit of research in my hand, or in my inventory. Might go through that in and see if we can get our turrets finished up. Let's see, the rubber tree's still growing. We definitely need our turrets installed for protection, so you get half and you get the remainder, and that's not going to be enough to finish the turrets up, so let's handcraft some science packs. I think turrets actually take about 20. Oh, they only take 10, so between the 6 and the tiny bit that was done, we may be really close to actually getting our turrets up. So it is approaching the end of this session. Come back next time to watch us try and set up our defense and get bullets automated. This is Black Tachyon signing off.